It's not worth it.
Okay, and finally, it is longer news that the cases of COVID-19 pandemic are fast increasing all over the world with a new and deadlier variant. Rivers State Governor Wike says he may reimpose a lockdown beginning from January as the number of coronavirus cases surge in the states. Governor Wike lamented as worrisome the refusal of most churches and markets in the states to enforce compulsory wearing of face masks in adherence to COVID-19 protocol and urged leaders to ensure that their members comply with the safety protocols put in place. Babajide, I think the level of awareness and how, deadly this variant is, people need to know, and then it has been, with the strike of the resident doctors and everything, people should know that a lot of people will lose people every day. People are dying. People are dying. This will not even give you space or opportunity.
And I can understand why Governor Wike is worried. The cases have been rising from Rivers State. In fact, there was a particular day last week when Rivers had more COVID-19 cases than Lagos.
Yes.
Which has and it's by no Rivers is not by any means a gateway to our country like Lagos. So
how come
FCT used to challenge Lagos when it comes to COVID figures, but for Rivers to now trump Lagos on a given day, and it's been going up consistently, then I can understand why he's worried. Churches and mosques are covered areas, largely covered, which means that it can spread rapidly in churches if you don't follow the safety protocols. In open markets, it's a lot safer, much safer than covered areas. So churches should know that, look, these governors have allowed you to conduct services, but ensure that everyone respects the safety protocols put in place. That's the only way that we can keep ourselves safe. But a lot of us are behaving like this thing has even ended. Yes, we want to have our lives fully back, but the way things are going, if you observe even UK, lifestyle, you can see that UK is beginning to rise again.
Yes.
I won't be surprised. We are watching football matches now with people inside stadiums. A time will come when they will say no more. People should not watch matches
between Argentina and Brazil.
Yeah,
they came to pick people.
How do you come into another person's country, refusing to isolate, refusing to follow their safety protocols? It's disrespectful.
Even the match Nigeria is playing tomorrow, our guys from the UK, they've all gone back.
And because
they know that once you go there,
you can't play for your club.
You can't play for your club.
Those are countries. There are some countries that have some countries have been identified.
It's on the list of UK that once you go there, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks.
And
so
it's that bad. So a lot of those players will refuse to go and
play. They're back in the UK. They're back.
Even Man United didn't allow Cavani to go and play for his country.
Yeah.
Even Cristiano Ronaldo had to.
No, that one was because he got a yellow card for removing his shirt, so he's suspended from playing that match.
Okay.
He apologized. When he scored that second goal, he now removed his jersey. When you remove your jersey, it's a natural yellow card. Yes, meanwhile, he had taken a yellow card before, so it's an automatic one-match ban.
Okay. I think my producer is informing me that the Nigeria Cape Verde match is on, and it's 1-1 now.
Oh.
The match is on now.
So, if we had all the huge players on the pitch, I'm sure that it will be that way.
English footballers,
they are going back.
No, they won't play for their clubs.
They won't. So, on this, I think for me, a lot of people say Governor Wike makes a lot of noise, but I try to see sense in what he says. If you recollect when we had the first wave, he did it to the extent of
demolishing and
detaining oil workers right there in the stadium where they were. And it seemed very senseless at that point. But when you come to where we are now, you see that it's making some sense.
Yes.
Even now, apart from the Delta variant, there are some countries that they say they have the MU variant, which has defied all
the that one even evades vaccination. Immunity that vaccination should give, it evades it.
So if we get to the point where this one person with this crawls into this country, then we are in trouble again.
That's just
that means all the vaccinations amounted to nothing.
It's nothing. So those of us who are vaccinated, we have to go back. When they get another vaccine.
God just show his supremacy.
So, for me, even in the
if that variant should surface like this, that would defeat
some people that people come to our country a lot. It don't be long before it gets here.
So even when people are complaining that the order in Edo State that people can't gather and all the rest doesn't make sense, I still feel that we should put some fear in people. Because in reality, when you look at the number of vaccines that we have, vis-a-vis the number of people who have to go to parties and all the rest, what makes sense is for us to stay at home.
I think government will need to seek the cooperation of religious and traditional rulers to still key into this vaccination.
Even people should party less now.
Because, yes,
let them even the mask. That one is simple. Let people use it. When you are going to a crowded area.
It's strange now on the streets of Lagos, people don't use it in markets.
No, I said people are behaving as if this thing is gone.
It's gone. So
parties now, we hug ourselves at parties, we do things that we were avoiding before.
But there's this rush now in Lagos to get vaccinated. If you go around the general hospitals, you see long queues in the morning.
Rushed by how many people?
But the big question still is how many people can you vaccinate with what you have now?
We don't have the capacity to do 10% of the country.
Like we've said, our only solution.
The last time they said less than 1% of the vaccinated.
The thing that can make it quick for us is to have a production line in Nigeria. That's the only way. Because if we don't produce and we are still waiting on other countries, like
even the one that come, people are still skeptical. People are still not coming out to take it. People are still skeptical.
Many people don't want to take the vaccine.
They don't want to.
And it's not peculiar to Nigeria.
No, it's not.
In the UK,
you can't
say no.
You can only enlighten people.
Even in the US.
Yes. It's the same. Some people, with point of death, they will say they want to be vaccinated.
They were asking the Manchester United coach Nada, how come some of your players are still falling to this virus? He now said, you can't force all of them to take vaccines. Because Henderson, the goalkeeper, caught it. He said, we can't force them. We can only appeal to them. If they say they don't want to take it, fine. So that is the thing. They just need more enlightenment, and the people should realize that it is for their own good to protect themselves, you know. Don't behave like this thing is gone. It's still killing people.
It is.
Still killing people.
It is. And daily too now in Nigeria. Before, there were weeks we went without one death. Now it has become daily.
And those are cases that get reported.
Yes.
Get reported.
So many don't get reported.
Poor statistics.
Because some just fall ill at home and they are
dead. But if you are not a big man, if you die of COVID, nobody will know. It's the big people who die and then they tell us it was COVID.
You're right.
Dr. Oladikwa, thank you for your contribution.
Thank you so much.
And Babajide, we should also celebrate our own Ayomurade. Yes, hardworking reporter from Ondo State.
A good guy.
We shout out to very hardworking.
Good guy.
Ayolomo.
Wish you many more years of hard work.
Ayodeji Murade.
You've been a good servant of TVC.
Our correspondent.
I want you to continue.
Ondo State, wishing you a happy birthday. And that's our offering today. Join us tomorrow for another episode of the program.